Hello guys, Silverplated22 here, bringing you my second in-form player review of today. If you haven't already checked out Renato Steffan, go and check it out because I think the video is fairly decent and I'd love some comments to let me know what you thought of it. Anyway, this video is actually about Joao, I think that's how you pronounce it, Joao Pedro from Serie B. He plays for Caligari, I think that's how you say it. Or Caligari, that's the one. That's what I was trying to say. He is a Brazilian he's not played for the national side. He's played at under 17s level. He played 11 games there, scoring 1 goal. Thank you, Wikipedia, for that. I don't really know a great deal about this guy. I'm a super fan of Serie A, but very, very little interest in Serie B, even though, you know, it's obviously where a lot of the talent comes from. But anyway, let's have a look at this guy and see what his card stats suggest. He has 76 pace, 75 dribbling, 80 shooting, 72 passing, 78 physical and 55 defending. Now those are some of the most well-rounded card stats I have seen on a silver this year. Really, really solid. Can you imagine if he had the defending as well? I'm going to talk about his defending a little bit anyway, but yeah, those are some really, really cool stats. He cost me 50k, but I think he'll be less than that now. When we get into his in-game stats, they are so consistent. Like just look through these. It's incredible. Like, he's got so many greens, quite a few dark greens. His shot power and stuff is obviously very good in game. He's got 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high medium work rates. He's right-footed, 6 foot tall, which is good, and he is only 23 years old. I forgot to mention that before. Now let's start talking about this guy. What did he play like? Well, I tried him out, CDM, centre mid, cam. Well, not cam. I played him just behind the striker in a sort of centre forward role, and I would say that his best sort of positions, although he was more than capable of playing at CDM, because his defending was surprisingly good considering that 55 stat, I would say centre mid as a box-to-box midfielder, he was fantastic. He was so strong at picking up the ball and just sort of running with it. His dribbling wasn't the best, but he somehow still managed to get past people just by sort of running. And just, like, as I say, he was strong enough to just sort of get round. Just behind the striker, though, he was more than capable. I felt like his passing, his shooting, long shots, everything like that were really, really good. I wouldn't say he was perfect, but as far as a silver player goes, who, you know, in just behind the striker, he was more than adequate. Long shots were decent, and I would say one thing with him, he seemed to be able to pick out a really decent through ball really well, which is something I'm always looking for from a sort of centre forward. In the air, I mean, he is 6 foot tall, but I crossed it into him a few times. He didn't really have anything special to offer there, but that's not really something worrying to me. When we're looking at his positives and negatives, as I said before, good passing, good top speed, but his acceleration was quite slow. I think he only had 73 acceleration, but a lot higher sprint speed, and I just felt like he took a long time. By the time he got there, people had caught you. But as I say, his strength was decent, so he was sort of able to hold people off. And I wouldn't even say it felt like strength. I just felt like it was like power. Like he was good at running. Do you know what I mean? He could just run at people. And even though he didn't have the dribbling, he was capable of getting around them. And I can't really put my finger on why. Now I've given him a 7.9 out of 10. I really feel like he sort of played like a, I know it's a weird comparison, but a sort of Pogba type, like a box-to-box, who was more than capable of getting the ball in the back of the net and picking out a pass and crossing and stuff like that. And yeah, I sort of felt like the similarities to Pogba were sort of there. I feel like he played like a sort of 75 to a 77 rated player. And, you know, if this guy drops to sort of 25k, I'd really recommend you picking him up. Anyway, guys, like, subscribe, and let me know which silvers you want me to do next. Do you want me to do that man of the match Russian guy? Cheers, guys.